Video SEO, optimizing videos for your free traffic. Welcome to part 1 of this 2-part audio course. Each audio just a few minutes long will get you on your way to driving targeted traffic by using video. Begin with the end in mind. Before proceeding with promotion and, of course, optimization of your video, we have to first talk about your product, which in this case is a short video. Like in all aspects of visuals and marketing, be sure that everything you use is clear, clean, and top quality. How do you do that? Every audio editor and every video editor is capable of producing a quality info product. But for your rendering to be clean in the end, be sure that all the elements you add to it are top drawer quality. And truly, the platform doesn't matter either. Whether it's PC or Mac, if you have the right software and suite of tools, you'll be all set in no time. Yes, quality matters. We're a fussy bunch. After all, CDs, DVDs, digital cable, and TiVo have all been around a while. So both our eyes and ears are used to a well-produced product. Now, yes, it's true that you will come across those online entrepreneurs who will produce and sell a product that's worthy of playback on a circa 1960s television or an old 8-track tape recorder. But until this point, they have been depending on their name alone to sell their info product. And even those successful marketers are now realizing that it's substandard to sell a product or produce a video that's only worthy of the editing room floor. But that's not you, right? If you're still in the beginning stages of your online success, then delivering quality is essential from right out of the gate. And the great news here is that with practice, it will get both easier and you'll improve too. The video elements. For purposes of this ebook, we will only be discussing a promo video. This is the kind you may put on your website's sales page or squeeze page, or even on YouTube or another video sharing site. One question that is often asked is, how long should a video be? The ideal length for a promo video is only 2 to 3 minutes, in spite of the fact that YouTube.com will allow you to post a video up to 9 minutes in duration. A shorter video is more successful at driving traffic. That's because it drives home the point faster and leaves the visitor with some questions that are answered on your sales page. But they'll only see your sales page if you tell them that they need to go there, right? How to draw in your visitor. The best way to captivate the audience is to ask them questions. These questions should relate to the problem that your product or service will solve. Let's use the example of a software package that eliminates spam. Begin your video with questions that stab at the problems they are faced with, like, are you tired of sorting through your inbox for the emails that you need, only to find you're wasting time deleting offers for every college degree, credit repair, and pharmaceutical miracle drug on the planet? Does it frustrate you that your email account gets more offers for a date than you do? By stating the problem in the form of a question, your prospect will better relate and be more interested in your message. So thus far, we know we will be producing a video that's 2 to 3 minutes long. It's high quality and asks questions, and also contains a call to action. What else does it need? You're really at a fork in the road and must now decide. Will I have a voiceover, a narration, or will my entire message be text overlays on the screen? In either case, you'll be drawing content from your sales page or squeeze page on your website. Scripts. Since most narrators speak at a rate of about 150 words per minute, you will need between 300 and 450 words to represent 2 to 3 minutes. Scripts can either be recorded by yourself, or a professional voiceover artist can be hired for typically between $50 to $125 to produce a great-sounding recording for you. Storyboards. A storyboard is also needed at this time. A list of everything you'll be putting in the video in sequential order. Some people do this in 2 columns. On the left side is everything that the viewer will hear, and on the right side, everything they will see. Text overlays. Pretty much every video editing program available today is capable of adding text overlays. But if you move into higher-end products like Final Cut and Premiere Pro, there is much greater flexibility and more powerful effects for those messages that you want to truly pop from the screen. Formats and rendering. If you're rendering your video and plan to add it to your website, then you'll want either QuickTime or FLV. However, don't render to FLV format if you plan to upload to YouTube. If you did upload an FLV, it would be blurry, as the compression and conversion software that YouTube uses doesn't encode an FLV very well, because it is creating one. If you are making a video that your customers will download and play on their own computers, two common formats are WMV, which only plays on a PC, and QuickTime, best format on a Mac. Most other formats, such as AVI and DV, have a larger file size, so for downloads they aren't ideal. Recommended formats that work well are .mov, .wmv, and .mp4. Aspect ratio. Although widescreen videos might look cool and perhaps a little more modern on your website, YouTube videos are not widescreen. They are formatted for 425 by 344 pixels. Now, unfortunately, this isn't a standard size for most video exports at this time. But after some experimenting, I have noticed very little difference between a video that was exported at 640 by 480 and one that was exported at 320 by 240, half the size. But yes, the larger video is higher quality because it is being compressed rather than stretched. Where you may run into issues with a stretched video is if your video is output for widescreen. So be sure that your rendering is in the standard 4:3 format, which is either 640 by 480 or 320 by 240. That's it for Part 1. Watch your email inbox closely for Part 2 in this series. Video SEO. Optimizing videos for your free traffic. Video style and production values. There are many production styles to consider. They might include a talking head video. This is where you record a video of yourself or a spokesperson either at your desk or in a video studio and promote your product on video. Typically, a script is written and then read during the recording. A second type is a promo video which uses a voiceover, some sound effects, and music, and stock motion video. Stock footage can be purchased, or you can create your own. A third type uses still images, graphics, screenshots, and audio. It's possible to do this type of video without a voiceover, since your entire message can be communicated through the use of the typed text on the screen. Another popular type is a walk-on video. These are shot in front of a green screen, which is then removed from the video during editing. The final result is a flash video embedded onto a website that plays automatically. And yet, one more type of video is an animation. In addition to animated characters, is an animated caricature of your photo. There are sites that will convert your photo to a drawing, and after identifying the points where your mouth is, it will synchronize an audio recording of your voice to the animated images that it creates. Choosing the perfect production style. As mentioned, there are many production styles that you can choose from for your promo video. In the beginning, focus on the production style that you feel you're best at. For example, if you don't have good verbal skills in the language you're selling to, then choose an option which doesn't require a voiceover if you can't outsource to a pro. A word about Camtasia. Camtasia is great at what it does well. It captures video from your computer screen and allows you to easily edit and produce your video. But please note that it isn't a video editor. Video production software will allow you to do much more. Camtasia does a fabulous job at capturing your screen, which is often used in training videos. But a word of caution. Some online marketers use it in place of a video editing software program and miss out on the many tools that an editor provides. Some examples are Premiere Pro, Premiere Elements, and Final Cut for Mac. Getting your videos seen by the masses. Before embarking on any promotional efforts, be sure that your completed video has been edited and polished. Now it's time for some critique. As much as family can be a great source of inspiration, unless you are in business with them, then critiquing is not their best job. After all, they don't understand your business and what its needs are. So when you're ready, visit your favorite internet forum and get some feedback. If based on this feedback, you're ready to rock and roll, then it's time to let it roll. If this is a YouTube video, be sure your typed description and title are suitable to attract your target market. Also, it's important to have your website URL as the very first thing in your description. By default, it will then be clickable, which makes it easier for viewers to arrive at your website. Then begin promotion by sending your video link to your personal contacts. Every time your new video is seen on YouTube, the number of views will increment by one more view. So yes, even friends and family can help out with this step. Comments and ratings are also helpful to you. So encourage them to comment and rate your video. Hopefully, still in the first 24 hours, you're now ready to promote to your list. This is your list of business contacts, your prospects and customers. Once again, you're getting those views up and up and up. For most people, the first 100 views or even 200 views is manageable within the first day or two if you follow these steps. And once you've done it a few times, you should be able to get to 500 or 1,000 views in the first day or so. More online promotion. Those sites for which you have editorial control now need to play a part. Your blogs, Squidoo lenses, your websites, and your articles should now contain an embedded link back to your video. This might account for several thousand more views. The reason that promotion of your video is important is because there is a relationship on YouTube between the number of views and the most popular videos. If your video becomes popular, then it will remain on the first page of YouTube, and viewership will take off exponentially. Using YouTube to promote your video. In addition to a site that shares videos, the YouTube membership also has the ability to promote its videos to other members. This is done by sharing your video, commenting on videos, and creating favorites. When someone comments on your video, even if it was negative, be sure you reply. In fact, consider saying something that they didn't expect. YouTube.com is a Web 2.0 site. It's a community of sharing, linking, and many other ings that don't even exist yet in the dictionary. Video SEO. Getting ranked in Google. There are those who say that search engine optimization is critical to website traffic. Okay, in my book, the school's still out on that thought. Want the quick and easy way? You heard that Google bought YouTube, right? I'm going to speculate and say it's for two reasons. One, YouTube was amazingly popular and has tons of traffic. And two, it was a very easy way for Google to index and add video content to their database. Google is just serving the demands of the masses. It's what people want, right? So the two steps to Google rankings. 1. Submit to YouTube.com. 2. Appropriately sprinkle your typed description and your video title with keywords that will attract the visitors you want. Simple, right? Videos are not only a great way to add validity to your brand, but can also bring you free niche traffic to your site. Create a quality video, optimize it, and submit to YouTube.com to achieve the Google rankings you have been dreaming of. It's often found that videos can send upwards of 20% of the free traffic to a given site. And remember that visitors who have seen your video are already pre-sold. So conversions will be higher with that segment of traffic than those who found a simple line or two of text in their search engine of choice. Good luck and all the best of success to you.